we're dancer tonight. We're not doing comedy. We're just doing funky dancing. All right. I have jokes, but I have one poem for you too, since we're doing poetry. It's going to be very disrespectful to the poets, because it's a really bad poem. But here it is. Roses are red, violets are blue. I like to fuck, and so do you. Good, all right. My poetry out of the way. My name is Cece, yes it is. That's short for Cecilia. That gives me two names and two very different identities when I wear those names, I can say. Like when someone calls me Cecilia, I feel like I should be like a fancy wedding planner or something, you know what I mean? But when I'm Cece, I feel like I could get kicked out of a wedding for flashing the groom. You know what I mean? Like, Cece, and people in the audience can attest to this, Cece posts very messy social media content. No, Cece, no good. But Cecilia later has to go and clean it up. So let me put it to you this way. Cece is attending the therapy appointment that is facilitated by Cecilia. Does that make sense? I feel like I possess a kind of like stray cat energy, if you know what I mean. Everyone's like, yes, we know exactly what you mean. Insofar as like, I'm cute, but like, I got a lot of genetic disorders. Patches of fur missing, you know what I mean? If you leave food out, I will come, that's right. And you can usually find me where? That's right, urinating in an alley, so you tell me. You tell me. Something cool and fun that happened when I was like 5 is my dad divorced my mom because she is aggressively unstable. That's right. Aggressively. And instead of moving far, far away like divorced dads usually do, he ended up moving right next door. Yeah, my divorced parents lived exactly next door to each other. Not a few houses down, 10 feet of side yard, people. And guys, that's how I found out my mom is bomb-ass pussy. That's okay. She is aggressively unstable. When I came of age as a lady, she thought it would be really fun if I had a party. Like a period party. Yeah, like a kind of coochie quinceañera, I guess she was thinking, you know what I mean? And I was 13 and vulnerable, and so I said, no thank you, I'm good, I'm already embarrassed enough, and I have blood coming out of my body, don't need a party for it. But I look back on that with regret, I do. I should have done it. I should have done the period party, man. Do you know how cool that would have been? How epic that would have been? I would have been the most metal 13-year-old ever. I would have been known for years. Like, can't you just see it? Like me and my little preteen friends in hooded robes, you know what I mean? A celebration for the bloodletting. Come on. I could have had like a metal menstruation chalice. Could have stayed up late and figured each other later, I don't know. Something like that. I have mommy issues, if you can't tell, because she's crazy. Mommy issues are not as like cool and fun as daddy issues are. Because daddy issues will what? What's the old trope? It'll turn you into a stripper, right? Mommy issues, however, will turn you into a fucking psychopath, okay? You know who has mommy issues? Ed Gein. Yeah. Manson. Mm-hmm. No thank you. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, you know what I mean? Well, to be fair, she doesn't have mommy issues anymore, so. She did the damn thing, what can I say? Just kidding, I'm not advocating murder. Maybe a little murder, maybe a little matricide, just a little, okay. Who here, give me a woo, if you remember the Girls Gone Wild. This is the sexy part of the show. Who remembers the Girls Gone Wild? Woo! I love hearing that, woo! The original Woo Girls, right? I was thinking about those girls the other day. What in the hell do you think they're up to? Like, do you think they're still wild? Like, they gotta be in their 40s or 50s by now. Do you think they're going to their annual OBGYN appointment like, woo! Check Let me see them big old titties, honey, you know what I mean? No, I don't think so. I like to imagine that they're all somewhere like healing, you know what I mean? Just like getting through it. Because I'm sure that was very traumatizing. And I hope occasionally that Girls Gone Wild therapy group goes to AA and they all get to visit their dads. I just think that'd be nice. Girls Gone Wild used to travel the country, if you remember. They had a van and everything. You know who should have followed them? Dad's Gone Sober. Yeah. Can't you just see it? Can't you just see, like, dads in recovery chasing wild sluts around Cancun? Just, Melissa, put your tits away! We miss you! We have your cat. I love TV and film, big TV and nerd fan, who isn't? But there's this one particular scene that whenever it's done, it disturbs me and I have to look away. And it's that scene where there's like a complicated birth happening. And it's like olden times. So like it's coming down to the wire where they can't save both the mom and the baby, and like the dad has to decide like which one's gonna live. And these scenes always bother me because they never pick the mom. They never pick the mom, which is crazy to me, because isn't that your spouse? Like, isn't that the person you've known for like however many years? You love that person, you know that person inside and out, but yet you want to save this bastard who you haven't even met yet. This doesn't make sense to me. I just hope, I want to see one time where there is a scene where the doctor's like, okay, buddy, who's it gonna be? Susan or little Timmy? And the dad's just like, you know, ironically, it is Sue's birthday today. Wouldn't it be fun? Just as a goof. As a goof. We'll keep Sue this time. Right? Let's keep Sue. And they're just like, I don't know, man. They're just like, come on, she makes a great casserole. Keep Sue. We can make a new Timmy. Give it up for Sue. She survived this joke, guys. Give it up for Sue. She will survive in my media. My jokes will survive. Something fun that happened recently is I got engaged. Woo! Check out the finger candy, that's right. And I love being engaged. I think I'm just going to stay engaged forever, because if you don't get married, you can't get divorced. That's right, loophole. No, I love it because I love the word fiance. It's so fancy, fiance. Oh, it just makes everything sound so fancy. My fiance took the garbage out. Oh, did he, you know? My fiance pounded his tiki drink at the bar last night. My fiance had to pick me up from the loss prevention office at Marshall's. He and my dad get along real well, which is fortunate, because my dad is like looking for like a young buck to take on, you know what I mean? He like wants a guy pal. And I tried doing guy stuff with my dad, but I just am not that into getting my prostate checked. Can't do that together anymore. And my dad recently got into shaving as like an activity, as a hobby, like fancy shaving. Yeah. Like lathers and brushes and razors, and I'm not even gonna go into all of it. And every time we go over to his house, he wants to give my fiance a new product because he like wants to bring him in. You know what I mean? And we were leaving one time, and he's like, Cece, this is getting out of hand. I think your dad's grooming me. All right, I'm gonna end on this one. Who here has been to an escape room before? Yes! She said yes! She got out of that room fast! I went to one recently that was cuckoo crazy. You know how it starts out? It starts out with a locked door, right? And then this one has padded walls. And like mandated medication 3 times a day. What? Never been to an escape room so immersive they give you fun, grippy socks, guys. Took me 72 hours to get out of that one. Boy howdy. But you know, you can always get them. I got them with Yelp. You go on and you say, 1 star. Would have given 0 stars, but the staff really committed me. Thanks, guys. Cece Laird.